Okay, so the team right here, Dangit Bobby, it's just named after this guy right here. The Scalded Basilisk Hatchling. The Scalded Basilisk Hatchling, the HS breed, is a pretty decent tier 2 pet. So what this guy has going for him is at his breeds available, he doesn't really have the best breeds available, but his HS breed has 305 speed. 305 speed is enough speed to allow you to be faster than all normal pets, but slower than fast pets, which is a pretty good thing to have considering 2 of his moves rely on speed. So you have to be kind of careful with how you use him, but I also have, you know, one of the fastest pets in the game on my team, so if I have someone that outspeeds me, I can just switch into my rabbit who will outspeed them. And the tiny bog beast can outspeed pretty much anything too, but only if he has set up first. So the Scalded Basilisk, if you're faster than your opponent and you use a controllable stun, it gives you basically a free turn just to hit him in the face. If you're not faster than your opponent and you use a controllable stun like Crystal Prison, then it's just a waste of a turn because they're just going to be stunned for that turn and then it goes away. But if you're faster than them, it interrupts them that turn and then carries over to the next one. So getting the free turn with a controllable stun like Crystal Prison, since if you're faster than your opponent, is pretty damn nice. And then Thrash, if you're faster than your opponent, it hits an extra time, and he relies on being faster than your opponent. So yeah, Thrash is a pretty nice option for him, since the other one isn't really viable. And then Feign Death. Feign Death is just a really good move. A free switch is just a really good move in PvP because you switch out a lot, and having a free switch is always great. It also allows you to predictably avoid attacks, and since you need this guy to be faster than your opponent, if he brings in a fast pet, you can just Feign Death and switch him out, so it works out great. And then the other 2 pets kind of fit in with the theme as this as well, since it's all about speeding. Tiny Bog Beast right here. Tiny Bog Beast has an ability called Leap, which increases speed by 100% for a round. So you don't really need to worry about his speed. That's why I've got the power breed. The H power breed. I probably could have just went for the HH breed, but he doesn't really hit very hard. I really want to... The Tiny Bog Beast is all about beating down your opponent with Rampage. Because Rampage is a hard-hitting move that locks you into the move for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. So what you do with the Tiny Bog Beast is you leap once. Leap actually hits not half bad for what it does. Since it gives you 100% speed buff for 1 turn, it also does decent damage for the actual ability itself, so it's not like a waste of a turn like most speed-related type debuff moves like Screech, which hits like garbage. Leap hits way harder than that. Almost 50 points harder than the crappy Screech. And Tiny Bog Beast has a controllable stun. If you go first in the turn with a controllable stun, like Clobber, it gives you a free turn, in which case you can just go into a rampage and you get off 2 rampages before your opponent can actually hit you, which is great. And then you'll have 1 more turn of rampage off, and then once rampage is done, you have 3 turns before you're useful, so you usually just switch out into one of your other 2 pets. And then Arctic-Hare is just a tier 1 pet who can destroy decoys and dodge attacks like crazy. I don't really need to explain why Arctic-Hare is great. I use him in a couple of other teams. I also explain everything that's great about him in my tier 1 video. He's just, he's the strongest pet on this team, so I gotta use him wisely. He's also able to outspeed pretty much anything, so the entire team is about outspeeding your opponent and using that speed to your advantage. Arctic-Hare is able to use his speed better than these 2 pets, since he doesn't need any setup first, like the Bog Beast. And he has 2 dodges in the form of dodge and burrow, unlike the Scalded Beast where he only has a interrupt with crystal stun if you're faster than your opponent. So yeah, that's the team. It's not half bad considering I've got a tier 1 pet and 2 tier 2 pets on here. Okay, so we've got a full team of Arcane Eye stuff. The stuns are going to be useless once he gets Arcane Storm up. So I think my rabbit's probably the best bet right here, since I'll be able to dodge his Mana Surge completely. The only thing is I have to wait for Mana Surge to come out first. Otherwise, it's going to be bad for me. If he's able to... No, looks like he went straight into it. Alright, so 1 dodge, and that should be good for the next 2. And where's your next Mana Surge at? Use it, Nexus Whelpling. Oh, that's right, I have to attack. I thought it was a multi-turn move for some reason. Alright, Haiku, let's just go into another flurry. I'll save Burrow for the next one since I'll be able to take him out without getting... Since I go first in the round, you really want to be able to kill them with the Burrow. That way you don't get hit for 2 rounds. Now let's see if he's going to switch. If he switches out, that's going to be bad for me. I can still, like, dodge an ability with Feign Death. I'm pretty sure he's just going to refresh Arcane Storm though. Oh, he didn't. Well, I'm going to go into a Burrow. That way I just dodge abilities altogether. Oh, crap. Why isn't he doing anything? Is he just giving up or something? Or does it do that if you're like disconnecting or something? Okay, whatever. I don't really mind. Once Arcane Wind goes away, my other 2 pets become like 100 times more useful. So I'm just gonna keep going into flurries. I'm just gonna assume he disconnected or he's just rage quitting. No? Looks like he psyched me out. He didn't want me to go into a dodge. Oh, there he goes. I think he was just raging because he couldn't deal with my rabbit. Yeah, rabbits counter Arcane Storm pretty hard. Okay, so we've got double Infinite Whelpling and Molten Corgi. His entire team is countered by my hair. So I'm gonna lead off with the Arctic Hare and go straight into dodge. That way I just don't take damage from his sleeping gas, which I assume he's gonna start off with. Since he's critter, he's immune to the sleep effect from sleeping gas, so I don't have to worry about that. I also take less damage from his early advantage, so everything's peachy. I'm gonna go into a Burrow right now just because he already used his healing flame for some reason. You'd think he would save that for the Burrow, but whatever. And I'll have dodge in 1 turn. No biggie. He'll be able to heal up in 1 more turn. Holy crap, that hit hard. Oh, that's annoying. Of course he would go for it. He had his Dragon Racial going. Oh, this is bad. I really don't want to have one of my other pets go against these guys since Arctic Hare does so well against all of them, and I was not expecting a crit to hit me so hard right there. Considering his whole thing is just trying to put me to sleep to mess with me, and he's just healing up. So fine and dandy. He might actually be able to kill me right here. It's doing max damage, which is 400. That's enough for a kill. Yeah, even without the sleep, it still just hits pretty damn hard. Alright, I'm gonna go into Dangit Bobby. Let's see, maybe I can get off a kill, or maybe I'll just go into Crystal Prison. That way he can't hit me. While assuring 2 thrashes. Thrash number 1. Oh shit, it hit 3 times. It's pretty good. And I think I'll go into Sayaka as soon as he decides to throw out his 2nd Infinite Whelpling. Yeah, let's switch. You've already accomplished your goal pretty well. I think I'll just let Sayaka come out, get off a stun, and then go to town with his Rampage ability. There goes the Infinite Whelpling. He's faster than me. Not really big deal, just as long as I'm not put to sleep right here. Okay, no sleep. Now let's go into a Clobber. It's clobbering time. And Rampage, since he can't hit me. Rampage number 1, and I just gotta hope I'm not put to sleep. Don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep. Woo! Rampage number 2, and I get 1 more Rampage. No sleep, no sleep, no sleep. Oh, good, no sleep. But it's still hitting pretty damn hard, and he's got the Dragon Racial active. So I'm just gonna have to leap and make sure. Yeah, sleeping gas hits pretty hard once it's at max. Alright, I'm just gonna go into Thrash. I really didn't want Dangit Bobby to go against Molten Corgi. Ooh, this is bad. Crystal Prison is just a waste of a turn unless I'm faster. So I'm just gonna have to hope I get lucky on my Thrashes. This is so bad. I really wanted my rabbit alive for this. Why did he have to die to infinite whelpling? I always underestimate infinite whelplings because I had a bad experience with them once when I tried to make a team with them. I know they're a pretty solid tier 2 pet, but I just can't internalize that. He's taking like no damage. I've only hit him once and I need to get lucky with my thrashes to hit twice, because it only is going to hit once by default. He has a heal. I don't. This is pretty much game over. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, at least he got a crit on one of his thrashes. There goes the death. I was literally the worst pet I could have had to end up with that. Where I could have gone better, I should have just stayed in on Dang It Bobby against that infinite whelpling. That would have worked out way better. Because I was a go between the Bog Beast versus that guy would have been. I would have actually stood a chance against killing the Corgi. Also, if I just used the Bog Beast against the other guys, Bog Beast would have destroyed the rest of his team. Whew. But I really thought the Arctic Hare would be able to kill him no problem since he's immune to the sleeps. That didn't work. Oh my god, this team again. You know, the thing is, when I do these pet battles now, I use 2 teams at a time and I alternate between them. That way I won't get the same team twice in a row. Except today, when I've been alternating between them, I've been getting the same teams back to back depending on which team I queue up with. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, I'm going to start off with Dang It Bobby. Let's go. Dang it, Bobby. We're going to go straight into a crystal prison. That way he can't go into sleeping gas. I'm going to try to end off with high IQ, have Dang It Bobby die first. Or switch out as soon as Molten Corgi is available. Let's go, Dang It Bobby. You can do more damage than that. Thrash is really good for his little heal. Oh, he didn't go into his heal yet. That's fine. Don't really care. Uh-oh, that's right. He can use early advantage and hurt me. Hurt me bad. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Don't get killed by early advantage. Whew, cool. I got extra damage on my Thrash now. Okay, Quincy is dead. Thank goodness. Let's see if he's going to go into a second one. His second infinite whelpling that doesn't hit as hard, but is kind of fast. But not faster than Dang It Bobby, because Dang It Bobby has 305 speed. Oh, Molten Corgi. Time to get out of here. Fuck you, Molten Corgi, you piece of shit. Alright, now, depending on what this guy does, I really actually wanted to switch to the Arctic Hare, but Psi IQ works too. I'm going to go into a leap. A leap into a clobber. Into a switch. Because if I get locked into Rampage right now, he'll just burrow. So, let's go into high IQ. And go into Flurry. I know he has Cauterize. And I have a really good chance of beating him since I have a type advantage against him. I think I'm just going to go into Burrow, really. I can actually hit him through his Puppies of the Flame with Burrow. I'm really just waiting for him to go into Puppies of the Flame so I can use Dodge. That's all I want him to do. There it is. There's Puppies of the Flames. That works. This works out just fine. Okay, now I won't take any damage from his Puppies of the Flame, because it's going to last the rest of the turns from his Puppies of the Stupid Flame. He'll have a stupid little heal off cooldown, but it's not really a big deal. That means I can just go into Flurry and just use Burrow off cooldown. I'm pretty sure he's not going to save his Cauterize from Burrow, so he's just going to get little weak extra heals from it. Which is fine. He's going to be able to heal up for quite a bit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. While I take very little damage from all of his crap. He's doing a really good job, though. Like, his little heal is definitely allowing him to... Oh, that's right, I take damage from Flamethrower. Okay, so I'm just waiting for him to use Flamethrower, I guess. Puppies of the Flame will be up in 3 turns. I can probably kill him right here. 1, 2, yeah, even with the 2-hitter. It's Did I get any 3 hits during that entire fight? A 3-hitter would have been fantastic. I'm going to go straight into dodge, and I'm just going to hit him like crazy. Oh, wow, he went straight into early advantage. 100% was not expecting that. I thought he was just going to start stacking up sleeping gas. Because sleeping gas, it still stacks up even if it doesn't actually land, just as long as you use it. Come on, go for a 3-hitter, high IQ, you stupid piece of garbage. I'm going to go into a burrow right here. He predicted that, went for a weak little heal. No big deal. I should be able to do some nice damage to him. And I'm dead. Dangit Bobby can actually beat him. But so can the tiny bog beast, but he also has his dragonkin passive, so looks like it's time for Dangit Bobby to shine. I'm going to go straight into a crystal prison, that way he can't get off his dragonkin racial. And then I'm going to thrash with my beast racial active, 25% extra damage. Let's go for another thrash. I don't think he has, ooh, a triple hitter. See, high IQ, why can't you ever get triple hits like Dangit Bobby? He's putting you to shame right now. Okay, so a team I lost to earlier, I beat very easily, thanks to not underestimating his infinite whelpling. So, yeah, well, then again, this is a pretty good team.